Hello viewers, if anyone is there. As the title said, this video will be a fast tier release about characters in the entertainment media with, you guessed it, psychic powers. This is not a serious video, and keep in mind that only because a character is labeled as weak doesn't mean it is bad. I'm labeling their mind powers, not their personalities. Also have in mind that I am just labeling characters that I currently know from first hand. So there are not many, because I just won't go and throw my time in entire series or movies. Fiverr from Watership Down. Probably not really know, since he mostly appears in books, with the first appearance in the novel Watership Down by Richard Adams. And if I remember, it was first released around 1972, a really long time ago. Fiverr actually doesn't have powers, it is more like intuition, but I select him because future sight in the form of intuition is a main power, because comes on talk. I think I explained it better in the video. Fiverr first used his future sight by accident in the beginning of the book, warning his warren of human danger coming. It's not specified, but his future sight comes in form of involuntary visions in the book and in the series, so we cannot actually control them, as the visions are to interpret, making his future sight to be really weak, since cannot be used in the needed moment, leaving Fiverr's powers as weak. But naturally rabbits are not resistant, so kind of predictable. 11. Here comes a strong one and a no one. Get it? 11 have two ones. Okay, what was? Oh, right. 11 makes first appearance in Stranger Things, in the first episode of the first season of the series. She already was powerful as a child, able to send Vecna, the main villain of the series, into the Upside Down, a parallel dimension. 11 has telekinesis, which she developed until being able to lift things heavier as a metallic tank of water. 11 has also telepathy, which she can use when covering her eyes and focusing on the sound of static, or when she is in water, with salt. The ability that she used to defend Max in the last episode of the fourth season in the series. She also has like kind of technopathy, which is kind of the manipulation of electronic items, but it's not really used by her. I will count resurrection, since she did that when trying to save Max from death, but it's not specified whether she can heal with her mind powers. It sounds to what Ness can do in Earthbound, but it's not clear yet. 11 has a variety of abilities and a strength to be in a strong tier. Talking about Earthbound, Ness is a kid with psychic powers which are called BSIs in the game. He makes first and only appearance in the game Earthbound for the Super Nintendo. Kind like that here, at least. And his set of abilities is extensive, so I summarize them fast. Rise Up, heal allies and restore status. PK attack, which has no clear name. It acts as a telekinetic or telepathy attack, really mortal. Flash is a flash that drew light stuff by 500. And Defense Up, the name already says it. Ness is really strong for the end of the game. Also, in this match, he has PK Startle, Fire, and Thunder and Ice. But I'm not counting it because it is not from Ness' original timeline. He is dangerous. Moonwatcher from Wings of Fire series of books written by Tweety Sutherland makes the first apparition in the series in Arc 2, Book 6. She results to be the first Nightwing to have powers after hundreds of years in her tribe, and her set of abilities are only a powerful mind reading and a weak future sight. Moonwatcher also can watch other streams and hear them, and her future sight reacts when she is close to an unknown danger, like when she was able to warn the other dragonets of an imminent bomb at the Jane Mountain Academy. She cannot do a lot, but her powers still have a great use in the series of books, making prophecies and allowing her to see the deep inside other dragons. She won a spot on a beverage. April O'Neil from TMNT of 2012. She makes first appearance in the first episode of the series, and she actually doesn't get her powers or unlock them until later in the show, but is in season 4 where her psychic alien abilities shine. She has a decent telekinesis, a strong telepathy, and a really weak but casual future sight. Besides from other minor abilities like extrasensory perception, what is like the sixth sense to feel other emotions, I think. April can also make barriers of energy. All of these put her in a strong tier list. The three main characters of Chronicles, Andrew Delmer, Matt Gilred, and Steve Montgomery. I put them in the same place because the three get their powers at the same time, in the same hour of the day, at the same minute of the day, and in the same place of the day. In the movie, they have the same abilities, telekinesis and telepathy, but their telepathy is more focused on the emotional connection than with the ability to actually read minds or get inside minds. I actually never watched the movie, I just watched resumes and analysis, but I remember that Steve got the strongest telepathy and Andrew the strongest telekinesis. At the end of the movie, we can watch their full potential being used, and it is really destructive, especially Andrew's, who unfortunately is killed by Matt. Oh, and Steve was killed by Andrew indirectly during an electric storm, because their powers rest in just telekinesis, and most of the movie. I leave them on a beverage. Jean Grey. Here comes an extensive list, but I'm going to share a 2. Jean Grey from the series X-Men 97 and its reboot has telekinesis, telepathy, sort of manipulation of energy, manipulation, illusion, astral form, and other minor abilities. Jean Grey powers are boosted with the Phoenix form, and in general, she is, as said in the series by her own son, the most powerful psychic /telepath on Earth. She wins any spot and dangerous. Clearside, also from Wings of Fire series of books, appears only in 2 books and is mentioned a lot through Arc 2. Clearside has one of the most powerful future sights in the series until date, able to see and advance into the future through the infinite timelines by almost more than 200 years in advance. She only has future sight, but is powerful enough to be considered dangerous, able to predict in detail in the near future and warn of dangers in the distant future. She gets the strong tier list. Charles Xavier now also has Professor X, the leader of the X-Men and teacher, and a strong telepath. Different from Jean Grey, Charles has only telepathy and everything that can be done with it, mind reading, astral form, and even the ability to erase minds. Professor X's mutant powers are useful to be considered in a beverage. Despite its possible uses, it comes more like a way to support the X-Men when there is no other telepath available, and its weaknesses like Magneto's helmet counters it. Starfly from Wings of Fire, Nightfall, a fan made by Captain Musty. The last in the list, this version of the Skrull Nightwing with powers is not from the original series of books, but I like it so much that at least I wanted to see it until where I will level him. The Starfly from this fanfic novel is a what if he got powers. Starfly got a strong mind reading and future sight, able to avoid fast enough voice attacks and predict countless timelines in the future. Not powerful has clear sight, but still in a beverage. It showed to be dangerous enough to be in a beverage. So, I hope you enjoyed the travel until the end. I'm surprised if someone actually stays until the end of the video. The video was made only for entertainment, or at least to me, and you, imaginary viewer, can always leave under the comments how do you think the tier list should have ended up like. Thanks for watching. Wait, before go, the reason I count Fiverr was actually because he is present as a rabbit with powers over the natural. Also, results that and the animated series made a long time ago too, he possessed for one episode manipulation as power, making me thought that at least he should be recognized even for his minor abilities. Okay, now you can go. Bye.